We're driving deeper into the Skid Row area. While we're cruising the streets, you just realize how bad it's gotten. Tents on every block. We've hit Skid Row, we've given directly to the people. You never know who you're gonna meet.
Oh yeah, man.
What now? I mean, man, we're all trying to come together to do something. I know putting a pair of shoes on somebody's feet isn't gonna stop homelessness. Here, let's try these on real quick. But there's so much work to do, and we're up for the challenge. Do not do this at home. There's just so many shoes up here, man. It's unbelievable. What we like to do is try to keep the fresher pairs for the younger people. We have some KDs, some Vapor Max. Those are super dope. Then these Air Maxes, these are actually from the Utah Jazz. We got a pair of Cortezes in here, classics. Shoes on shoes on shoes. My name is Rikki Mendias. I am the founder of an organization called Hav A Sole. We collect new and gently worn tennis shoes, and we give them to people that need them. So that includes men, women, children, homeless individuals, people living in shelters. How do those feel?
They feel good.
They look good. I'm glad those fit. We partnered with the Dodgers, the Pacers, Finish Line, Nike. I mean, the list is growing. In the 4 years that we've been around, I think we've given around 12,000 pairs of shoes all over the United States. That's crazy to me. We have a variety of sizes loaded into the car, ready for distribution. We got packs of socks ready to go. And this is what we call direct outreach. We keep the car loaded up just so we can be ready to give out shoes. So kind of like our day-to-day. These smaller, more intimate interactions are more special because we're pulling up straight to them. We're giving them shoes that were meant for them. So I got these in a size 12 that are better for walking. What do you think about those? They feel okay?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh Lord, there we go.
We just want to connect to people. Ooh, they went in there like they were the perfect fit. I wish we could do more right now, but I hope those shoes okay. That's our last 11. We try our best to, make their day a little brighter with a pair of shoes, and then also use the shoes as a vehicle to connect on a deeper level. I was born in Inglewood. It was me, my brother, my dad, and my mom. And there was a lot of moments where, we'd visit my dad's family, and, on the Mexican side of things, there's a lot of drinking and a lot of partying. But for me, as long as we were together, that was all good. I didn't really realize that, they were abusing alcohol and abusing drugs. It felt normal, and then, one night changed everything. My mom was in a psychotic breakdown. My dad was out there scoring drugs, and she figured out that my dad was cheating. My mom stepped outside with the gun and fired a warning shot towards the vehicle just to scare them. Yeah, my first memory from that night was waking up in the sheriff's station, right? And my mom walked by in handcuffs. And that's the first moment I was like, something's really wrong. I see it now. And I was just so angry that the family had split apart. I felt abandoned.
I believe I had what is called a drug-induced psychotic break. It's bizarre, that it got to that point. I knew in order to find any kind of success, I had to be sober. It woke me up. I can't go back and get a do-over. All I can do is today and moving forward.
My mom had a rough life, man. Before the age of 10, her mom committed suicide. And then she went to the foster system. And I'm sure that translated into her adult years. My mom did a year, and she got out, and we moved into a shelter. And from there, we were on welfare. She couldn't afford to buy me shoes. And there was this woman named Becky who lived there before us, and she bought me 2 pairs. I just remember the feeling the shoes gave me after that, and I think that was the moment I decided that I wanted to have new shoes on my feet no matter what the circumstance. That night turned me into a troubled youth. School wasn't interesting to me, fights were, hustling was. I've been collecting shoes since around the age of 10. When I was in my early 30s, it just kind of hit me where I fell into a depression. Just looking at my shoe collection and that didn't mean anything, that didn't stand for what it used to, I just was like, man, I'm fed up. And I made the decision that morning to give away my shoe collection. I think the way I was brought up is directly connected to what I'm into now. Like I definitely feel like everything I went through played a part in what Hav A Sole is right now. We're pulling up to Riff, man. Riff is one of our local partners. They're a sneaker boutique here in LA, and on a number of occasions, they've collected shoes for us to donate. Jason, man, how you feeling?
What up, man?
How you been?
Chilling, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hav A Sole is 4 years old, so prior to that, they were already heavy in the community. Whenever they have shoes, they say, Hav A Sole, come get them. We come get them, we give them out.
Yeah, I think we have a couple more to give away. We have some that we stocked up.
Perfect. So, personally, what's your favorite sneaker right now?
I'm gonna have to go with the Fragment Jordan 1. This is a crazy one too.
Which one is that?
This Tokyo 5. You're looking at 6,500. I'm surprised the shoe's still here.
Yeah.
Because you can never find a 10.5.
That's a 10.5?
Yeah.
That's my size.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a couple that got sent to us this week.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, man.
Dope. These are Vandals, right?
Yeah, Vandals, Dunks, and then you got some New Balances here.
These are dope. Thanks for everything.
Take care.
Yep. This is Unexpected Love. They got us some SBs. Man, I think these are gonna go out tomorrow for sure, first thing. We have about 65 pairs of women's and we got about 90 pairs of men's going with us today to spy. These are gonna come with us. We are getting ready to head to spy. We're packing some last minute gems. The fun part is guessing who's gonna take what shoe. 1, 2, 3, dope. 4, 5. Cool, I think we're solid. Whew. With volunteering, there comes a notion that we're just doing it to get our pat on our backs, and then we are back to our regularly scheduled program. I don't get paid, you know, I don't have a salary, but as long as Hav A Sole is making me happy and making others happy, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's huddle up then real quick, let's huddle up. We got women's on that side, men's on this side. Don't have to explain much to you guys because you've all done it before and fulfilled massive amounts of love to these kids, and we'll do it again.
A lot of feet.
A lot of feet, a lot of shoes. My mom and I had worked really hard and became really close. We had to go through it all we went through. Pull them out, let's see. Those are fresh.
There's been a lot of healing in my family. Making amends to my boys, I had to make amends, you know, and so I work for Hav A Sole. I've got a friend, we made it a nonprofit status. Just, it's been an incredible adventure.
I like the black and gold ones.
All right, so let's try those 3. Come on, let's go over here.
Sneakers are very important for like your health, your whole life, and everything. A new pair always is a great thing.
I'm really feeling those.
I am too.
I'm really feeling those.
Those are super dope.
These sneakers are so rad, dude, and I needed them. God bless. People don't understand, like, do I look like I sleep on the streets? I don't think so. All you can do is just do what you can do and keep your head up.
I've never been more happy than I am right now. You take all the moments that you have and you kind of break them down for what they are, and they can either break you down or you can move through them. I accept it, I take it, and then I use it. I know putting a pair of shoes on somebody's feet isn't gonna stop homelessness, but I definitely think it can spark inspiration for somebody else that might step up and try to get some kind of grasp on solving this. There's so much work to do, and we're up for the challenge.